everyone. I am Caroline Rena, and as part of my ride of my life, I am once again chronicling, that's the right word, or said it right, my journey. And this new part, sorry for the bumpies, this new part of my journey is a kind of a deeper spiritual journey, I guess. It's still an inner peace pilgrimage, but I have been back down in Florida since September 22 last year, and I went on hiatus because I've been in December because I've been working on figuring out what my next moves are. And in that process, there's been a lot of work, energy release, and nervous system healing, and different things like that going on. And I'm in a space right now where, and for some of you that have known me for a long time, you know, it's like I've always had to be in control of everything because I was so afraid of losing control. And at this point in my life, and I don't want to live that way anymore. And so at this point in my life, I am at a place where I can just open up to what the universe has in store for me and what I'm here for, and whatever, all of that. I feel like many of us ask the question, why am I here? You know, so in the process, what I'm discovering is that in the process of doing this work, when I release things that no longer serve me, when I release the energies of anger, fear, shame, sadness, and anything else that has been holding me back, frustration, which is kind of technically anger, you know, it's like it clears out this channel. And the more that I get clear inside, I'm clear with being open to my future. And I have not ever, literally have not ever been in a place like that in my life, because I've always been afraid of everything, and also certain people in my life. I've been afraid that I'm not going to make them happy, or I'm not going to do whatever I'm doing is not good enough for them or me or anything. So in this process, it changes. It changes me. It's been changing me, but the weird thing is it feels like I'm still me, and things are changing. So it's kind of, there's going to be times where I'm going to say stuff and it's not going to make any sense, because it really doesn't make any sense to me. There's no words for it. It's beyond what we're used to in our society, because we're not told about this. And we're not, because everybody's been, I gotta use the word trauma, because that's just how we understand what is going on with us right now. And the trauma that so many people have been through, regardless of whether it's what they call a macro trauma, which is something really, really traumatic, like war or even rape or something to that extent. And then there's micro traumas where maybe you were not nurtured as a child. You know, I mean, there were moments where I was taking care of myself at 5, 6, 7 years old, and, you know, other times in my life, with things that should not have been my responsibility. And it took me years to reconnect with that little girl who was scared because she thought that she had to be responsible for everything, everyone, and because she couldn't understand that there was supposed to be somebody there at that point in her life who actually took care of her. I mean, not just put a roof over her head and feed her and that sort of thing, because I'm grateful, absolutely grateful for that, obviously, because that would have been a whole lot different, you know, if it wasn't that way. However, need nurturing too. And when we're not nurtured, we don't know how to nurture ourselves. We really don't know how to connect with other people. And so that's what's been going on. I have been, doing sound healing journeys and breath work and working with cognitive therapy. And I have this amazing body worker, shout out to Jody Nearing in Lake Worth, Florida, who is so in tune with the body and the inner child. She works together. She does like craniosacral and some other work. There's parts work in there. You'd have to look that up because I can't really explain that right now. But she is amazing, and she just very loving, very nurturing. While that little girl was like freaking out and scared, she was the nurturer that my little girl didn't have at that time. So, and then there's of course, I did some work with my teenager over the past year or so it started when I was in Colorado and on my way back down. So that was, I don't know, almost a year ago. It was like June, I think, June. And once it never, and I have to say this, it is the most incredible journey I've been on. It's not over. That's why we're here. We're here to connect with ourselves. We're here to connect with life, and we're here to enjoy life, and we're here to love ourselves. I mean, there's so many reasons why we're here, and we don't know them. And when we finally connect with that, it's a life changer. It's a game changer. And that's what I want to see where it goes, So anyway, having said all that, this time I am, like I said, I'm leaving Florida, headed up north, visiting family and friends, and I'm going to be going to some of my old stomping grounds, and that's part of this healing work that I'm doing. And I just, I want to live my life differently, and I want to be who I am. Just because someone doesn't approve of that, that really isn't my concern anymore. It used to be like overwhelming me that I wasn't making somebody happy, and I can't make it. We can't make anybody else happy in our life except us. And it's our responsibility to do that. And why not? Once you get butt kicker, working through the nervous system traumas is what is going to be the caveat, and the movement helps with the movement for later to start to feel this way. Because if we don't, we are constantly on alert, hypervigilance, and we're always thinking something's going to go wrong, and we're always afraid that someone's going to hurt us or whatever. That's just how the stress response works. It's nothing more than physiology, anatomy and physiology. Okay, so when we can work with somebody, find a support system, find a therapist, find a coach, find somebody who can guide you through these things, a body worker, especially a body worker. I've learned that the brain and the body, or the mind and the body, work together. So you have to, like, for me, it's finding the connection between the two so I could do the healing work, because I am analytical. I needed to understand what was happening and know, and then I could take care of it because it's being held in my body. So that's what I did. So anyway, I am so happy to be back. I have no idea what's coming next, and that's what the point is about this. I will share it with you, and I really hope that you enjoy the process as much as I will. And I'm not going to say it's going to be great every minute, but it's a great thing. So thanks for being here, and have a great day. Bye. Got another cool bridge in Jacksonville, kind of like the one in Tampa I did many months ago, back in August last year. So here we are going over this see because I'm not looking. I'm not going to give you the right side because it's kind of gross, but anyway, here. Pretty neat. Just got into Georgia. I'm at a rest stop. I'm going to take a walk and then grab something to eat. And just wanted to say what a gorgeous day it is right now. And that's about it. Hope you're doing well. Peace. We are got another bridge in Charleston, South Carolina. Not quite sure exactly where I'm at, but let's see if we can see on this bridge. It looks pretty industrial. This is my stopover in South Carolina. I want you to see. There we go. Okay, it's cold here. Thanks for joining me on the ride of my life. Like and subscribe so others have the opportunity to watch these videos.